You need that real hip hop in your life? You need the International Reem Supreme Show.
Or some fucking murder.
All right, hold up.
Wait. Right before we jump into that, because I want to just make sure that we clear. And I know that we're recording, and that's cool. But I just want to make sure that we get this down. So my question is, the dude behind the mask,
right?
Because his brother's a cop. Do you think he might? Do you think he might have been 5-0? And I'm asking because remember when he found his brother's file? His brother came in as a player. So how he go from being a player to being the head nigga in charge?
He might be 5-0 and flip.
Yeah, he could run the cover. Like it could be different. His brother could be on the cover so deep that you know what I'm saying. Like they fell about him. He's searching for him. Either he could fell in love with the lifestyle and became the head honcho of you know what I'm saying, of running the game behind the other head honcho. I mean, up under the other big wigs.
Well, I'd say he could be 5-0 and flip.
Because you know what, they had that Star Wars. They had that Star Wars. Luke Skywalker meets Vader scene where he was like, "Join me," and he could have blew his fucking head off. He didn't do that. He shot him in the arm the way that he got shot in the arm.
Yeah, he survived.
He survived. Let's say he ain't dead. He probably went swimming with some mermaid, whatever. He survived.
The mermaid. All right, listen. About motherfucking now, the International Supreme Team in the building. Mr. International, Remo Williams, Dice Game School, Taraja 1. It's hip hop, man. Let's rock out, man. First of all, listen. Shouts out to Reem, shouts out to school, man. We're gonna take this a little bit. A few people we lost. You know, it's a gap. So 2021 did it to us early, man. We lost some good people, man. R.I.P. to Sidney Portier. You know, just R.I.P. man. My brothers.
Yeah, man, we here. I definitely feel where you coming from, Taraja. Rest in peace to Sidney Portier. Rest in peace to Betty White. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Max Julian. I wanted to make sure I said the names correctly. I don't want to put the heebie-jeebies on anybody. So from the Mac on over to Sidney Portier, man. I really appreciate these two men being trailblazers in the entertainment business. You know, with Sidney Portier, I'm definitely too young to say that I was a fan of his, and to be honest, I ain't never seen The Raisin and the Sun either. But what I do appreciate is that aside from being a Hollywood actor, he was also a black activist, and he was out there marching and being alongside his brother Harry Belafonte, who is also a black activist and a huge star in his own right. And what I appreciate the most is during this time when it wasn't cool to be an activist, these brothers were good enough to put their livelihoods on the line as being black actors in Hollywood of all places, for one thing, and then the next thing being you know, risking their careers as they're trying to help us to get equal rights. So definitely want to take a moment out to say thank you, rest in peace, and rest in peace to a lot of the artists that we lost in hip hop in 21, man. So you know, everyone from my personal favorites of Biz Markie, Shock G, man, got choked up over Shock G, Marky D. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to wish them a rest in peace as well, man.
Yo, so what's the word?
Young Dolph, that hit me right there. Very Young Dolph.
That man, yeah, especially the young men, man. Especially the young men, because unnecessary violence.
Word.
Unnecessary violence, you know what I mean? All right.
But we in 22, so let me first take a moment to say Happy New Year to my brothers, Taraja, Big Scoop, man. This is the first time we've even, kind of laid eyes on each other in a sense, all in the same room in a sense. But what's up to y'all, man?
Well, look, man. In a few days, I'll be doing another spin around this big blue ball, So, trying to celebrate. It's raining outside. It's raining down south right now, so who knows what can happen.
But is it warm?
Listen, in the words of Stove God Cook. Listen to me. In the words of Stove God Cook, outside is raining cats and dogs and bricks.
And bricks.
You know what I mean?
But the case is not. Is it warm over there? I'll take that rain and warm for this cold and snow anytime.
I ain't gonna lie to you, School. When I was out, it was a little chilly. It wasn't
cold and snow.
We ain't nowhere near snow. Let's not even try to paint the picture. I'm reaching by being in sweatpants today when it's almost 70 degrees.
Yeah,
but
give me that 70 degrees. I'm happy. I'm good.
Look, I gotta run to the store, but I'm not going now. But look, it's raining.
I'll be back in that 70 degree weather. Yes,
what, January? End of January, it might be cold. You might slide.
Bro, it won't be cold like this.
Nah, not at all. But it's gonna be cold.
Yeah, man. About how hip hop was in 2021. Everything, I said my piece. I said that it was left with baseline. And then I said that when the Lock versus Dipset, that brought more hip hop that's out. But definitely 2021 hip hop. We had some hits, but we had none. Like, oh shit, like put it like, okay, what was the best year in the 90s? But everything that whole year, 90, let's say 97, 95, everything was hot. You know what I'm saying? But like 2021, we had some joints that came out that was hot, but some behind it wasn't consistent, whether it was from New York, New Jersey, Texas, Atlanta, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then you see you had a lot of underground cats coming up, keeping the baseline for us. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, hip hop was definitely baseline.
You know what, Scoob? I agree wholeheartedly. I think the West Coast was real light in 21. Real light. Over the last 8 years, has been real important to me in hip hop. We was going through a lot of different phases, and I think that hip hop's still going through phases. When you get people or radio stations that show their logos on particular artists' music just because they're black, don't make them hip hop. Just because the RPMs of the beat might be a certain speed doesn't make it hip hop. I said RPMs, I meant BPMs, but it doesn't make it hip hop, man. So, like Scoob said, in the 90s when everything was coming out that was hot, we had that experience over this time frame that I'm speaking of. And I remember when the West Coast was just killing shit. And it wasn't just, Alchemist or, The Game at the time. But TDE was on fire. I mean, just on fire, bro, with everybody they had on their label. And at the time, God bless his soul, Nipsey was still bubbling. You had Planet Asia that was out there killing shit. For Sean, killing shit. It was just crazy, for a while that some of the best music was coming out of the West. Now, here's the thing. I still hold this level of competitiveness with the coast, between down south, Midwest, Third Coast, West Coast, East Coast. And I remember when the game came out with Documentary 2.
Yeah.
Dre had came out with Compton. Kendrick was out with To Pimp a Butterfly. And on the East Coast, we didn't have any answers or many answers for any of that shit. You know, Fab had came out with the Young OG joint. Right. Who else came out of New York at that time? I think Jada had came out with a solo around that time. But still, there was no answer for the level of quality, the dopeness, and the level of creativity that the West Coast was jamming on, man. I'm comfortable with saying today that, you know, it's not the West Coast, it's not the Third Coast, it's not the Midwest, it's not down south. New York has really put the fuck on between late 19 throughout to 21, you know, and you got to give a lot of credit to the producers too, you know, because the producers are what really help to shape the sound and the mold of the culture. It's the producer, it's the DJ, you know, so you got to give big props to these dudes who had big records, you know, or that had big placements, because some of these artists work with so many different producers that as a producer, you're competing to have the best spot on that record, you know, the best song on that record. So that's the way I've been kind of looking at the game, man. And even though it might have been a okay year, because again, I'm not blown away at 21, man. I'm just not. But I got a chance to hear a lot of great songs, man. A lot of great songs came out this year. Last year. Some really good albums came out last year. I don't know if we got a great album. Even on my personal top 10, I don't feel like I got a great album on my 10. I got really good shit on my 10, you know. I got one great album on my 10, maybe two great albums on my 10 that I would like to share. But what I really want to do is I really want to go deeper into the bag, because as of now, guys, and this is the first time this shit has happened to me, I'm kind of annoyed of having to do a 10, because I don't want to not talk about all the other dope shit that I've been really rocking with. You know? So before we get into all of that, though, I just want to look back on some shit at 21, some shit we can laugh at, some shit we can laugh at. It's some more shit that we can laugh at, because I ain't about crying and shit, right?
No.
I want to give a shout out to Kelly. I should have done this sometime around, let me see if I can find a date on the screenshot. I can't. But for those who really, really rock with us, that's really been, you know, keeping up, we did a contest. Shout out to Big Wall Decor. If you're looking for really dope art for your crib, right, Scoop? Nah, for real though. If you're looking for really dope art for your crib, I'm sitting in front of one of them. I think I'm sitting in front of right here. So Big Wall Decor. But yeah, go to their website, www.bigwalldecor.com. Crazy prints, crazy sizes, super dope. So they sponsored a contest with us, and we did a contest, and you won a free print. You got the frame and everything for free, shipped right to your crib. And Kelly won the contest, so I never gave her a public shout out. But yo, thank you so much for rocking with us, Kelly. I hope that you continue to enjoy the print. And what makes it kind of funny is Kelly is Taraja's ex-girlfriend.
Whoa! What's up?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And one of our biggest supporters. And it
That's
wasn't like a, yo, I'm gonna call my friend. Like, nah, she really fucks with us. Like, she really, rocks with the podcast. Wasn't no sneaky bullshit behind it. Like, she really went through the gambit. And most importantly, she got the answer right. So what we did was we was like, yo, we're gonna make it hip hop related. So she had to answer a question. The question was, what was the question?
Look, I ain't even gonna lie, I don't remember.
It was you had to know the lyric to a song and be able to tell us the rest of what happened in the rest of the song, something like that.
Oh, it was about, well, you know what? I remember. What happened to Jerome's niece on the way home from Jones Beach?
Nah, it was shorter than that, but that's what it was. It was what happened to Jerome's niece.
Right.
And she got the question right, so she got the prize. So shout out to her. And bless her, man. She's a teacher. She's really dope, really great with kids. So I definitely wanted to give her a shout out. Also, going down the list, her. Yeah, it's funny because I'm going through all my screenshots from the first of last year. Word. But yeah, so shout out to Kelly and thank you for the support. Another thing I wanted to highlight, one of you guys said it earlier, was, my favorite verses of 21. My favorite verses of 21 is definitely Dipset and the Locks.
Yeah. Pivotal moment happened in that verse. If you don't know what I'm talking about when the top 5, dead or alive, stepped on the stage and proved that he's the king of New York. No disrespect to but he proved he's the king. Why he's the king of New York? Top 5, dead or alive. And I have watched that. I have watched that part of the verses more than one time because it was a classic moment.
So speaking of verses, it's been a lot of talk about Jay because Jay-Z said no one could stand on a stage with him for verses.
Right.
Not because I'm a fan, but because I lived it. I got a dude out here, right? I ain't gonna put him on the spot, right? But I know this dude. We're a couple of years apart. I'm older than him, and he swears by Lil Wayne. So when it was hot and heavy about Jay and Wayne, I hit him up like, "Yo, man, this is your ultimate wet dream right here. Is seeing somebody seeing Lil Wayne of all people that he thinks is top GOAT #1 take on Jay-Z." And we talked about it. He was talking about his catalog and stuff like that. But see, what a lot of people don't realize is that Jay was making anthems when Wayne was a hot boy. Like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Jay's shit is different, bro. And I want to get y'all opinion. I want to know, who do y'all believe can really stand on the stage with Jay?
Who can stand on the stage with Jay? Whether on East Coast, West Coast, I put this way. Can I pick from a like I got to pick from New York or can I pick from the coast?
No. Who can stand on a stage with Jay?
Who can do that?
Who can stand on the stage with Jay? And personally, I know it might sound cliche. Nah, it's tough.
It's not. It's a name. My vote, Snoop.
Snoop got anthems too.
Snoop got some anthems, bro. Snoop got some street joints. Snoop could go back. You know, Snoop got features.
You do.
Snoop got hella features, bro.
No limit.
I mean,
and I know that we already had Snoop and DMX did their thing, and right. I think that was really dope because it was like the Pitbull versus the Doberman Pinscher.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I dig it. I
was all there for it, but
oh hell yeah.
You know, I thought about Drake's name came up. Lil Wayne name came up. Drake name came up. Busta's name came up.
How about Kendrick?
Huh?
Kendrick.
Nah.
Let me stop you. Let me stop you real quick. Let me call the timeout real quick. I'm very disappointed that Drake's name came up. And why am I? I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Let me stop. Let me rephrase that. I am very disappointed that Aubrey's name came up. I'm disappointed that Aubrey's name came up because Aubrey don't even rhyme like that.
Yo, when you said that name right, I was waiting for Taraja to say so. I was waiting. That's why I kept talking.
I'm disappointed that the boy from Degrassi Hill.
Oh shit.
You know, and that's fine. And you know, we're gonna, you know, that's how that man feels. And if that's how that man feels, he gets to talk about it.
I mean, but listen, we have to look at that. Just because Drake really have how many anthems? Drake has a lot of anthems, yes. But if we went on anthems alone, Drake can't hang. I'm sorry, Aubrey can't hang. I mean, you know, he would need Sci-Hi, the other guy, and a few other dudes.
Oh, that's funny. All right. We gonna let you fall back.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I went too far. Was that too much? I'm sorry.
Listen. I don't know.
Listen, time out. These are my opinions. But we ain't gonna have a conversation.
And his opinions are his own. They do not reflect the show or the brand in any way.
At all.
Or our sponsors in any way.
We all one team, but we all have different opinions on different things.
These is facts. All right, back to it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even said that. Listen, I'm gonna be quiet. I need some tape.
All good. I want to give a shout out to Free Tillman. He runs a podcast show called Never Heard It. He had me on the show, and I appreciate that. I was representing the team. The album that we talked about was from Third Base, the Cactus album, and I'll just leave it at that. But I wanted to give him a shout out. I appreciate the opportunity of being able to branch out, and definitely look forward to having him on our series. So, yo,
good job that show.
Huh?
I watched a little bit of it. You did a good job.
Yeah, all that good stuff. Hold on, let me see what else is good up in here. Yo, another shout out I want to give is to Bronze Nazareth, man. Peace to you.
Definitely. Peace.
Definitely want to give a shout out to him. Also want to give a shout out to Houston Voyage. We had our second magazine interview or online magazine interview with them. Rising Stars Meet International Reign Supreme show. Dope article. You should read it. For those who know how to read, you should read it. For those who don't know how to read, look at it, stare at it, sound out the words, get through it. It's an easy read. You'll appreciate it.
Learn your vowels and shit like that, you did?
Huh?
I told her learn your vowels and shit like that, you know?
Word. That'll help you get through it. Yo, real quick, what is y'all opinion on Benny the Butcher being the face of Def Jam?
I was surprised. I really was. But it's a dope. I figure it's a dope move.
I was like, good look. Good look.
You know,
it's a good look. You know what I'm saying? It definitely says like Def Jam ain't. Like some people might say Def Jam probably fell off. Like some everybody got one thing. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't being the face of oh shit. They ain't playing. You know,
I wonder what was it that could have persuaded him from not being independent.
It was something good. That was something.
It had to be something good, and it's definitely
Something sweet that benefit him as well as benefit them, but mostly him.
It was something good. It's definitely him. Look at the roster.
You know, and that's the thing. See, the reason why I believe it was a smart play. Okay, this is gonna sound like shade, but I don't play that bullshit. It's like Benny's the new face of Def Jam, but he's not young enough to be considered new. You know what I'm saying? Benny's 40 years old.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not it's almost like, you know, moving a franchise player from one team to another team. You was the franchise player in Philly, but now that you're in Denver, we know that you're a great player, but is it really your team? You know what I'm saying?
This is the way I see it. If that's the case, he's gonna have to hit a home run. Not that he's not, but he's gonna have to hit a home run. And just to start it off, and to bring in other artists, because we know hip hop is hip hop, but this is the new generation. And so, boom, new generation Def Jam. Snoop's at the helm. Who Snoop pull in? A nigga from Buffalo, New York. Come on, let's go. So you the face, ride out, do what you do. So he got to hit a home run, not only once but twice.
My thing is this: he got something in the bag. Hey, that part ain't like he got something in the bag. Like I said, it's a good look for them. Because don't say you got people seeing like I see what they doing now over there. Don't say they bring the heavy hitters up. They're going through it. So he got and plus because I'm saying he got his little crew with him too. You know what I'm saying? And I heard some of their joints. They got some bangers too. Let me speak. I put it like this: it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation.
Agreed.
It's a win-win. They both winning.
Crazy,
people might say,
you know what though? I really love it because it's you want to see somebody that's real representing Def Jam. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to see. I wouldn't want to see Jack Harlow be. I ain't even got to call him out. I don't want to see Logic being the face of Def Jam.
Well, let me stop you right there. The other day, while combing through YouTube, I ran into a Logic doing a little singing in a coffee shop playing guitar. So maybe we are safe from Logic. No disrespect. But you know, he was playing a little guitar, singing a song. So maybe he went to live coffee shop rendezvous. I don't know.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 1,000, man. I gave Logic a very fair shot. I've reviewed his music not once but twice. I've learned through his music that he's black. I didn't know he was black.
Yeah, he had black.
So understand that I know who I'm talking about when I say I don't want to see Logic be the face of Def Jam.
And I can be honest. I would see Logic songs pop up, and I would pass them. And I've only listened to 2 Logic songs, and Logic really pissed me off when he disrespected Wu-Tang. Even though he did the song with Wu-Tang, some of the Wu-Tang members, he disrespected Wu-Tang, as did Aubrey Graham. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go back to you, boy. But
damn, he caught him again.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, so I just feel that, and because the song was whack to me, that's just me. Nobody else is.
I heard some Logic joints. I like some of his joints here. I ain't gonna front and everything, but is something I play every day? No. Man, if I hear the radio, listen to it, yeah. But he got some joints.
Okay. He must be an acquired taste, and I just don't have that taste.
Yeah, I mean, listen, bro, I told you. You know, like with me, like my ears dabble on everything. If it catches me, I'm
I dig it, but you know.
Yo, what do y'all think about Lloyd Banks, Vado, and Dave East joining and forming a group?
That's going to be that's going to be that's going to be a spicy pot of curry. Like,
so you haven't heard the single yet?
I downloaded it, but I didn't hear it yet. I have to hear it.
I heard it. And my first question for y'all, do you think they need each other?
No.
I think it's for something for fun. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just some of let's see if we can do a whole joint together.
Let me rephrase that. Vado and Mano might need Davies. Davies don't need them. And no disrespect to y'all, but
no. Listen. It's Vado and
I'm sorry.
I don't think you got the second member in Lloyd Banks. I don't think you said that right.
I'm sorry.
Don't feel like that's his problem. That's why I
Lloyd Banks and Davies don't need them. It's a good look to have Lloyd Banks and Davies do a joint together, but he don't need them. They need him. Again, no disrespect, and I'm sorry I called out the wrong name, but Davies.
You feel like Vado and Banks need Davies.
Well, let me say, it's a good look for Lloyd Banks to have a joint with Davies. Lloyd Banks don't really need Davies, but it's a good look to be on a joint with Davies because he's a younger artist. He's out there. Lloyd Banks been going for a minute, so hey, why not? He hot. Davies just dropped Hoffa with Harry Fraud.
Yeah.
So it'd be a good look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Banks just dropped his album at 21 that was wildly reviewed. I'm not sure if Vado put a project out last year, but
he got single.
I
think I downloaded it. He got a single out.
Okay. But you know what? He's done a good job of maintaining his heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to give him props for that. There's so many dudes that come out and, you know, they're featured on the hottest mixtapes. Then they put out their own joints and somehow they kind of fizzle out. You know, like Troy Ave. Troy Ave is a New York rapper that was hot and it kind of fizzled out, you know. And now I know he got a new joint out, but I don't know how much people are really checking for it.
But all know to your question that all people together who need what, how it may be. Like I was saying before, do I think they all need each other? Nah, I think me personally, I think they just say, yo, let's just do something together because you know what I'm saying, they're probably on one of the joints and say, no, yo, I think we sign all together. Let's do something, see what's up. Because, you know, I've been the Vado fan since Slime. You know what I'm saying? All his slimes is all from I think like 6 slimes, correct. It's all fine to me. You know what I'm saying? And Banks does this thing, everybody knows they do this thing too. So I think they say, yo, let's just, you know what I'm saying, bring all that shit together and make some real hood New York shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely gonna be a hood New York shit. It's gonna be straight hood. It's gonna be some smooth shit on there. It's gonna be some love shit on there, whatever. But it's gonna be straight hood.
I mean, look, I'm no shade to Vado. You're a younger artist, so get in where you fit in. You know.
But he's been around for in rap years for a long time now, dog. Like he out there. You know what I mean? We can't take that away from him. He's not a brand new dude.
But
I've heard his name. I've never just really listened to his stuff. But I don't know his name out there. But okay, well, I mean, you know, hey, whatever happens. It's probably just one project, and if it is, it is. If not, hey, if it knocks, do your thing, continue on. Now, talking about a few albums, I'm really Rosenberg.
Peter?
What?
Peter,
man.
You talking about Peter, right?
I'm talking about Peter Rosenberg.
Yeah,
what?
Man. Can't front on him. Can't front on him, bro.
Bro, No, Rosenberg. Listen,
that was hard.
That album is, hey, it's a.
Yo, listen, hold on. Let me stop you for a minute. I ain't even going front, bro. The album came out at a perfect time. Because it was so early in the year last year that I thought, I was like, yo, let me find out. I'm going to have to give a top 10 slot to fucking Peter Rosenberg. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. Like, I was scared that I may have to because overall, I'm in. Yo, I can't even front. I'm impressed with the features that he has on it. Shout out to Fly Anakin. I think he's really fucking dope. So because of the artists that he got on the album and the beats he got from them and everything, I'm like, yo, bro.
Hey man,
Peter Rosenberg.
My top 10, man. Rosenberg is my top 10.
Huh? No.
Rosenberg is my top. Go ahead.
No, I'll say I remember when it came out, and I think, bro, didn't I call you first? Or I put it in a Slack. When it came out, I said, hold on, let me Peter Rosenberg. So I'm going to the list he had. So he got some niggas. Let's see what's up. When I heard it, I was like, yo, you gotta listen to this shit. This shit's fire. I said, because he asked me, like, is he talking? I said, yo, he's not talking at all. He's not saying.
Yeah, you called and told me to listen to it.
Yeah, Rosenberg put out a project.
I told myself, bro, you ain't talking one time, and that was it. The rest is straight music.
So the reason why I said that is because Westside Gunn had just released that mixtape. Was it Westside Gunn? I think he did a mixtape and Peter Rosenberg. No, Flea Lord did a mixtape and let Peter Rosenberg host the mixtape. It was Flea Lord and Lord. It was Lord Mob mixtape. That's what it was. And I liked the mixtape so much, and it was hard for me to listen to because I had to keep hearing Peter's fucking voice. So I wasn't even going to play his shit because I'm like, of course he's talking on it. Like, I don't like to hear him talk necessarily. And School was like, nah, bro, he doesn't say a word. You got to listen to the album. And I walked away shaking my head like, I'll be damned if he ain't do a great fucking job.
I'm gonna be real with you. Right now, the way it is and shit, I might go grab me a glass of wine and bump some Rosenberg. You know what I mean? That's just it might be that type of day today.
Nah, but the album that I was bumping, and bro, and I say thanks to my bro. Mr. Reem. Casey. Now we saw my week in my cap. Bro, I was banging that hard.
I think the song with him and with Rock Marciano and Flea Lord is incredible. There's a part of the beat that gets on my nerves. There's a sound in it that gets on my nerve, but I still think the song is incredible. Like I said, the joint with Fly Anakin is really dope. Stain from Westside Gunn, like Westside gave him a heater, bro. Gave him a heater.
I ain't gonna lie. Side A and side B, in the words Herman is. I mean,
no. Wait. We're gonna get to that. Okay.
All right.
We getting it.
Look, other than that, the biscuit that Peter Rosenberg cooked up, delicious. Boldy James, not mad at him because Bojack hit the scene, man. Bojack hit the scene. Like, he got such a smooth, laid back flow. Just here we go, type. You know what I mean? Like Bojack is killer.
Wait. Come on, y'all get into the reviews and shit. Hold on, man. Let me give a shout out to my man Baylor the Great, man. I appreciate the support that you showing us on online, on social media, man. Thank you for your support, bro. Big ups to D Murph, man. Thank you for linking us with some other brothers, man, that we could collaborate with. D Murph is really dope, supporting you and your podcast. Thank you for supporting us in our podcast. Word up.
Real quick.
Taraja letting all the smoke go.
I mean, you know, man, we here, man. It's a hip hop. It's hip hop, man. We letting it go, man. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get my brothers to hop on the live. Let's do the Instagram live. We ain't gonna talk about it, but you know, maybe a live later or something.
Yeah, most def, man, because dude, we got a lot to say today, man.
Yeah, man.
If y'all go during the Cowboy game, I'll catch y'all afterwards.
Oh yeah, we know that you out of here for that, man. Shout out to Big School, who's a diehard day one Dallas Cowboy fan. Yo, let me tell you something, bro. He never put his star down.
Oh, I talk shit, win, lose, draw. I mean, damn. I still talk shit.
Wow.
I'm gonna leave it alone. We're not going.
You can't say nothing until you bring some hardware.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let you have it. Go ahead. You know, you like stars. That's cool.
Yep. Let them have that.
You can't say nothing.
Hold on. There was something else I wanted to pick your brain about.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shout out to. Go ahead, I gotta find it. And I told the person I was gonna do it.
Yo,
I'm doing on purpose.
huge shout out to Love Jones Music, man.
Yeah, not forget him. Thank you,
man.
I love Jones. Yes.
Yo, homie made our year, bro. Like early by asking us to be featured on the album called Squad from Love Jones Music. Plug.
Check it out.
The album is dope. He's a great producer out of the West Coast. He's out of Portland. He's been on our show before. Looking forward to having him on this year. And put us on his album, man. So we definitely want to big him up for that. Thank you. You made a couple of young shorties dudes come true, man. So now we can say that. There's a time in my life I would have been like, yeah, shorty, you should hit me up because I'm a star. I'm on albums. I'm on YouTube.
I feel like I had to have security a couple times. I ain't playing. I'm joking.
Sometimes when I step out, I need security. Just letting you know so you know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Someone else I want to give a shout out to is Layla, our homegirl Layla from 953jams.com. What up, Layla?
I want to shout out to Tish. She got a site called Tish Cooking on Instagram. Yo, her food is amazing and it's banging.
Okay. All right.
I paid y'all. It looks good too.
So yo, I got a list that I put together, and I think that if we get projects from these artists and in 22. It could probably make the year a lot better. I would really like to get something from Pusha T. We was expecting it last year. I went back and listened to Daytona, and I'm telling you, bro, we got shitting on by only getting 7 songs. Word up. We got 7 songs, man. And I really wish that album was longer.
Yeah. But they had their little situation with Kanye where he produced all their albums. Who did he produce? Tiana Taylor, Pusha T,
Nas.
Who?
Nas. He put his shit out. He put out Kid See Ghost.
Okay, yeah.
Cudi.
Yeah. So that was that little episode in Wyoming. Again, quiet about that. But I mean, other than that, we got, like I said, I'm gonna reinstate this. We got a good sandwich with chips and cheese.
No. I got more. Hold on, bro. Don't hit me with that yet. Hold on. Schoolboy Q.
Oh,
this year we get something from him because we didn't get one last year.
Right.
Yo, we went and expressed how we felt about the promo picture we saw with Rick Ross, and I'm gonna keep it real. We all know that that was his album cover to the street started buzzing about how that shit was whack. He changed his album cover. That was a good move. How you feel about the album, though?
That was dope. All right. To me, the album was good. You know what? The album was good. Because I downloaded it, I heard it. As always, my bro up. Yo, listen to the Ross album. I was like, yo, there's some joints on it. I definitely not. It definitely had me bumping it a couple of days. And then some.
Okay. That's cool.
Taraja, you got through it?
I've never listened to Rick Ross. Every day I'm hustling.
I'm talking about the new album, bro.
I understand you're talking about the new album. I understand, but I didn't listen to Rick Ross. Every day I'm hustling. That's the only song I know.
Okay, respect.
Yeah, don't listen to Rick Ross. Just, you know.
Y'all rock with Wiz Khalifa?
No.
Yeah. I do.
Okay,
Would an album from him make this year better for you?
I think so, because everybody waiting for. I'm like, if you follow Wiz and Wiz got ill follow. We definitely waiting for a freaking Wiz album.
For who?
I said we definitely waiting for a Wiz album.
For Wiz album. Oh, I think you said RZA, because RZA has an album that I was expecting by the end of last year. That's being produced by DJ Scratch. So I think if we get that would be. That would be dope. I would enjoy that. Real talk. Let me see what else I got on this list, and that's it. That's it, man. So I'm hoping that we get these projects. Yo, I found the question looking through my phone, going back to Kelly, and the question to win the big wall decor art piece. Okay. All we said was, what happened to Jerome's niece? Name the song, artist, and what happened.
Oh, okay.
Got the screenshot. I'm going to include it on the show.
All right.
And her answer was, she got shot in the dome piece. One love, Knox. All right. So yo, you want to start knocking down this? Actually, before we get into that. Nah, fuck it. Yo.
All right, let me go with a few hitters that I got on my thing.
Nah, dude, we ain't even gonna go back and forth like that, fam. We just gonna knock it out, and then we're gonna jump into what we do. You know what I'm saying? So drop your 10, Scoob. Get your 10 together. You know what I mean? Let's do this.
Well, let me kill mine right now. I'm rocking definitely a dope album, American Cheese by DJ Mugg. I'm rocking Pray for Haiti. Mark Hami, of course, because that's my guy. Just, whew. Brainstem Factory, Big Spencer. Spencer behind Half a Day East. You Don't Fuck with Crime. By my man Crime Apple. Bo Jackson. Planet Asia, of course. UFO Feed. Conway La Macaina. Side B. I'm doing side A a little bit, but side B is more. Of Hitler Wears Hermes 8 by West Side Gun. Now, this list here I put together because I really, it took me a minute, but I was like, yo, this is what I'm really banging with. And I crushed my sandwich together and I made it and I was cool with it, and this is what I'm riding with.
This is sandwich with the chips on it?
The chips, the cheese, the mayonnaise.
That's a good sandwich. Sandwich chips on it.
I would do mustard, so it's the chips, the cheese, the turkey. You know what I mean? With the
yo, Lay's or Ruffles?
What you think? Only Ruffles. I mean, you know, I like my sandwiches just crunchy, so you know I'm rocking. That's what I'm rocking with. You know, it's a nice crunchy sandwich, and I'm happy with that. You got Boldy James with his, you know, laid back gangster shit. And you got Dave Hoffa with his shit. You got Dave East with his shit. I'm sorry, the album is called Hoffa, so I threw the names together. You got Vic Spencer with just hitting you with just, and as my man put it, the one night special lounge show.
Word up. Word
I
up.
mean-
Yo, that's all I wanted to say is Brainstem Factory is a one man, one mic,
Yeah.
live band, intimate setting, bar show, bro. That shit would be crazy. Shout out to Vic, man. I gotta make sure I tell him that.
Kill me.
Definitely.
You know, go ahead, school.
All right. My top 10, you know, like without I bang, I definitely bang the Rome Street. Definitely Rome Street. I bang his joint Rome Street and Ransom. Oh, look, that tongue tied. Mouth dry. Rome Street Ransom. I definitely bang that joint. It's definitely fire. You know what I bang to sometime on lie? AZ. Do or Die too.
They ain't mad at you. That's an album.
I had a struggling moment with that album on my list, bro. Real talk. It broke my heart. I was fighting for it. It had to go, but it was in the 10 for quite a while. Real talk.
Is it not a great project?
Huh?
Is it not a great project? I mean, I'm feeling
definitely dope. That's why I get on there. I definitely bang Sabi. You know what I'm saying? Cause Sabi at my bro, my face on there is West Hyman. That's my joint. Because while I was there, I seen the favorite thing he's talking about.
Yeah.
So definitely saying that was a moment for me. When the song came on, he told me to look up at the sign, looking right here. Looking around, we on the damn same strip.
No, that was side A.
Yeah, side A.
You talking about West? You talking about the song Westheimer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's side A. That's not B.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's side A. My fault.
Okay.
Mistake. Totally my fault. Still yet, that joint was fire, and that's why I know I'm saying that's on me a lot because I was there when the joint came out. We on that block. We by Red Roof Fence, so it was dope for me. Definitely Nas King. Yeah.
What? King Disease 2?
Yes. I just called Nas King because the shit was King. Damn Disease, it was just straight King to me. It was fire. It was definitely fire. And the one thing that I definitely agree with Taraja was Boldy James, Bojack. I definitely bang Bojack. Honestly, I bang Bojack every morning when I get up. When I get up, get the bathroom, whatever, put it on, wash the face, brush teeth, get in the shower, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So definitely that's like my that's like my getting up in the morning. All right, get ready for the damn day. Bojack it out. So I definitely bang that. Can't forget about Skazu.
Yeah.
That's why I paused from you. And again, I think my bro put me on Skazu first time. And when I looked, I said, "Bro, this nigga was like Russell Simmons." I was like, "Yo, sure he ain't Russell Simmons?" But his bars is crazy. I'm trying to look at Russell Simmons, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's late. But the joint is definitely fire. It's definitely sick. And currency.
Currency.
Air to Sea. His new joint, Air to Sea, crazy. Like I'm about to burn something down. I throw some currency. Man, I throw all currency on.
Yeah.
The new joint, Air to Sea, definitely fire. How many was that? Because I lost count.
It's your list. You can count it.
He said, "Wait, yeah." He said, "How many was that?" You about 7 then?
About 7 then. What? Davies and Harry Frog was sick.
Yeah, that Hoffa.
So yeah, I thought that like it's not something I bang every day, but like when I'm in that mood, like no, I'm on some pretty shit. I throw Davies on. You know, so definitely got Davies on there. And my last one, Tyler the Creator. I just be on my like, what the fuck, like I'm gonna say my mind some bugged out shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause we all when we smoke or whatever, we get some bugged out weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And Tyler the Creator is that. You be on your bugged out like, man. When time on your mind be somewhere else and shit.
Yeah, I dig it.
Cause I figure like this music, you know what I'm saying? Like music is different moves.
Yeah. I'm not.
You want to hear some type music, man. Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. I rocks with that.
But if we doing it like I said before, who I definitely bang is the hard body, and I'm talking about banging from so we got to now, so we got back then. Always currency. Always currency.
That's the hardest working man in show business right there.
I'm always doing something with currency.
You know, I got to a point this time around for the first time where I don't want to do a 10 anymore. I would much rather just talk about all the albums that I enjoy, you know what I mean? And that's why we decided to rock the show the way that we're rocking it. But my number one of the year is Skyzoo, All the Brilliant Things. I've been a fan of Skyzoo for quite a while. I've seen him take chances with his music. I've seen him step out, do other projects. The pen game is always so heavy with that dude, man. Incredible taste and beats. And one of the things with this album is he rhymes over a couple of old school breakbeat samples, and the samples that he chose to rhyme on are really important to the culture and the history of New York City. You know, the best way I could try to describe it is there are certain breakbeats that are always going to be a staple in hip hop. The moment that shit come on, you gotta recognize it, you gotta know it, and you gotta be able to own it. You know, and he does that. I love the content. I love the shit that he rhyme about, how he rhyme about it, and I know that his stories are true. You know, and that means a lot to me as an artist. So for me, Skyzoo is an MC's MC. He's a rapper's rapper. He's an artist's artist. And he's crazy with the bars, man. So I was enjoying a lot of projects up until his album came out. And once his album came out, I was like, yo, this is my number one. This is now the bar for the year. For the rest of the year, everything that comes out, this is the bar that you gotta meet and exceed to grab this spot from me. So yeah, I'm a huge fan, but Sky continues to earn my fanship. You know, he continues to paint pictures that you could see, bro, you could feel, and that are meaningful at the same time, man. So, you know, my whole thing is, are you listening to music or are you skimming through it? And if you're listening to it, then maybe you can agree.
Interrupt you real quick. My joint is always gonna be Western Conference All-Star with him and Benny and Conway. That's the first song I heard by him. And he says the ending is George S. And that just took the song right there when he said that. 16 to get you whatever. I came in Stanos. That boy, Skyzoo, is crazy. So thank you for turning me on to that man.
No problem, man.
And you know what's crazy too? What's crazy is that when we telling y'all, like these are our joints that we bang. You know what I'm saying? These are our top gunners. But we got more stuff we bang with too. So don't just think that we bang with them. Like I'm about to tell you some other people that bang. Like everybody know that I know what I'm saying, Dolph. Dolph is none of that bang constant. Not currency constant, it's gonna be Dolph. Yeah, matter of fact, before we even start recording, I was cleaning to be able to bang Dolph. You know what I'm saying? The whole morning. So So definitely Dolph is another dude that made hard body. So, but it's people out there who know Dolph, you know what I'm saying, know his work, know what he do. But for the ones that don't know Dolph and probably got on him, go back to his old joints. That's some hard shit.
Go ahead, back to him.
I can get back to my list now. I didn't say shit. I had y'all list. What I'm saying.
No, that was one thing. That was one thing.
Nah, for real. My number 2 is Tyler the Creator with Call Me When You Get Lost. Again, do you just listen to music or do you skim through it? And again, you know, how long have you been rocking with this artist before you know? I guess every project that come out, you could be a critic of, right? But I've been rocking with Tyler for quite a while now, and I wasn't a fan out of the jump. You know, you want to hear my story about it? Check out my last episode. I listened to Igor the other day while I was at work, and I was like, you know, his new shit, it's just him coming back right. You know what I'm saying? He was so far left, he's coming back right. And the formula is the same for him. The music is great because it comes from a real place from Tyler. You know, if you listen to what he's saying, and he jams out, you know. And when I heard it for the first time, I was like, yo, this is incredible. And it immediately affected the culture because now you have another group of, let's say, new music heads, you know, whatever you want to call them. And I would say new music heads because they're not necessarily young. They just are, you know, new to certain parts of our culture, let's put it that way. I say all that because his audience didn't know who DJ Drama was. And this is coming from Tyler. He was getting feedback like, yo, the album's great. Why is this guy yelling all over the album? They didn't know who DJ Drama was or what he did or where he came from. You know, so to bring that conversation up to a new generation of listeners, that's dope. You know, that's really dope because Drama is really dope in his culture. You know what I'm saying? The Gangsta Grill mixtapes are fucking legendary. Yeah. So if I stumbled on the DJ Drama because of Tyler, I would feel like I came up. You know what I'm saying? Just go back to Drama and Jeezy shit. You know what I mean? Just classic street shit. So as a culture, it's what we're supposed to do. So that's my that's my number 2. My number 3, Flea Lord and Rock Marciano with Delgado.
Definitely a classic.
And if you go and listen to the deluxe album, you know, the deluxe version of it, you'll hopefully you'll get an idea of how hard it must have been for them to trim the album down to the amount of songs that they did. It also helped me to understand and realize how they could have gave Peter Rosenberg such a fucking heater for his album because they had so much of it, bro. You know what I mean? So that shit is heavy on rotation with me. There's so many songs on that album that had me dipping and diving throughout traffic, just losing my fucking mind. Pink Seafood with Fly Anakin, number 4 with Smoke Break. I really appreciate them taking and doing Smoke Break because what they did was they put together the first 2 albums that they did and made it Smoke Break. So you got the best of both worlds, long ass dope ass album that you could just fucking ride to, bars of bananas. Number 5 is Conway with La Maquina. West Side Gun, number 6, side A. I like A better than B. They B's real choppy, but you don't have as much Stove God on B as you have on A, so I can kind of understand that, comparison, but I rock with A. Kev Brown and Jay Sinai, straight from the pack. I knew from the time there's like 3 songs on there I would probably skip. Maybe 2. 1 for sure. 2 for sure. But yo, they're great together, man. It reminds me, Kev Brown reminds me of a Pete Rock, and Jay Sinai reminds me of Black Thought. From my perspective, those are really dope compliments to be able to, to give somebody. So it's not about copying, it's about the influence and being able to produce that in your own way. That shit is dope. So I fucks with that. Number 8 for me was Ransom in Rome Streets with Hoop Day Grace. Let me tell you something, man. First off, Ransom is my favorite rapper of the year. Motherfucker is brilliant. Just fucking brilliant. And I'm happy that I was able to get him on my list. I liked the project that he did with Big Ghost. I thought that was really dope. I liked his 7 Sins. I needed something more to kind of get him over this hump of making it to the list and chopping a couple more heads off. Rome Streets, great artist. Kid is dope. He's young. He's got a great career ahead of him. He reminds me of a young Nas, in my perspective. It's not about his flow. It's not about his sound. It's about the way that he can put songs together, the way he can put bars together, make the shit make sense. Dude is fucking amazing. He's had some great albums and projects this year. Shout out to the joint that he did with him and Uncle John. So shout out to Uncle John. Shout out to DJ Muggs, my favorite producer of the year. Hands down. Say what the fuck you want to say. Go listen to it and then get back to me. They did a joint together. And he did a joint with Soundwave also. Razor's Edge is what it's called. So he definitely put the work in. And just like Ransom, I needed something a little bit more to get him in this 10. So to have them do the album together only made sense. The joint that they got on the album with Game is crazy. I fucking love it. Shit is just fire on fire, man. Just on fire, bro. And that's my number 8. My number 9. Take a sip on this shit here. My number 9 was supposed to be Pray for Haiti. And it ain't.
What have you chosen?
My number 9 is still Makami, but I chose Balance Stroke.
The new joint.
The new shit.
I'm not mad at you for that. I put Pray for Haiti, but I'm not mad at you for that because that's a great.
But I told you, I said the new joint, like it ain't like the old joints up there with it. But I said about what? By that's only my
Yeah.
So feel me on this, school. Check this shit out. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100% sure if I remember how they rolled out Pray for Haiti. And I say it that way because from somewhere, I believe that they said that it was a West Side Gun, it was a Makami West Side Gun project.
Well, it was curated. They said it was curated.
Yeah, curated by West Side Gun, right?
They
So somehow he still has this association to the album, which I ain't got a problem with. Again, Pray for Haiti was in my 10. I heard it. I was like, yo, this shit is super fucking fire. This is another bar that's been set. Beat that. Well, with Balance Tro, I hope I'm saying it right, because good for fucking up the title, but beats are great. Beats are great. I don't care what Melinda says. She says something about one of the tracks. I don't care what you say. So great tracks. I like Wood and Nickel a lot. It's a cold-hearted story, but I be damn, bro, if that ain't the way it'll work. You know what I mean? So I think the shit is fucking great.
Nickel is sick.
I feel like Mock is in a zone on this album, and this could have been Pray for Haiti, straight up. He could have made Pray for Haiti whatever name that he wanted to make it. He still could have called this album Pray for Haiti because of how much he represented Haiti, the skits in between and everything else. So the way that I kind of see it is, I know he got out other joints like Chinese Arithmetic, and I ain't like that and shit else. But for me, this album was more of a follow-up to Mock's Hard Lemonade than anything else that he's put out. You know what I'm saying? So if out of all the joints he put out since Mock's Hard Lemonade, if I was in a record store and I wanted to buy albums, I would buy Hard Lemonade, I would buy Pray for Paris, and I would buy Balanced Show also. For the year though, Balanced Show is definitely my pick. Because that's his album. And it's him all the way through.
Totally agree with you. Okay, I see.
You know, so basically, it could have. Now, I'm just saying, throw it out there. It could have been a side A and a side B.
A deluxe.
Nah, no, it couldn't have. No, it couldn't have.
I'm just throwing out there, playing around. I don't think it's messing around. Yo, I think it's side A and side B.
Nah.
Like we said before, you know what I'm saying? Like, they both was dope projects.
Yeah.
They both was dope projects, and Wood and Nickel definitely is my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been at work, and not really a bunch of Haitian people.
You know what I mean? That's all going.
Yep. So y'all stop interrupting me, man. I got one more on my list, man. Let me get back to my shit. Hold on. All right. Number 10. I'm in agreement with y'all, bro. Is Boldy with Bojack. Yo, but here's the thing, man. Listen, I gotta say this, bro. I don't know if y'all gonna agree or not, and that's fine. Boldy wouldn't be as good as he is if he wasn't making projects with Alchemist.
The beats bring out Boldy.
It's not just the beats, it's the production as a whole. Here's the thing, right? I remember hearing Boldy on Yacht Music 2.
Okay.
And I forget the name of the song that he's on, but I loved it. Like, I loved it. It was one of the songs that I kept on repeat. I thought it was dope as fuck. And I was like, yo, wow, man, this dude is dope. And from there, I started listening to, whatever he was doing with West Side Gun and whatever he was doing with Alchemist. He had did an EP with these boys out of Chicago. Man, huh? It's a duo. It's a two-man group, and they out of Chicago. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll have it highlighted down in the bottom. But he did a project with them, and I like their music. I think they're dope. Shout out to my man JC. We talk about him, and they out of Chicago, and they did an EP, and I like the EP. Because I like them, and I was like, yo, whoever this dude is cool. I think he was featured on like one of the 3 songs, and it was a dope song that he was on. when I finally made the connection that was the same guy that was on that feature, I was like, oh, all right, cool. And then, you know, he's on different tracks with different artists afterwards and stuff after the price of China, the price of tea in China. Once after that came out, you know, he would be featured on different things with different artists, and you know, I would keep up with that. And that's why I'm so confident in saying, if he was doing albums where he had multiple different producers on it, we probably wouldn't like him as much as we do. It's really important when you're working with a producer like an Alchemist, like a DJ Muggs, like a Harry Fraud, where they're crafting these things and making them just for you. You're not getting a beat tape and choosing which one was dope and then running with it from there. Like, nah, these are coming out the kitchen for real, for you. And with Alchemist is producing a project, every time he drops the beat, every time he brings the record back, every little background noise and everything that Alchemist does is what makes the shit entertaining. So I'm not saying it because I'm looking for an excuse to put him on here. Nah, I don't need an excuse. I don't really give a fuck about your opinion if you don't like my list or not. The reason why it makes my list, though, is not just because of Boldy. It makes my list because of him and Al. And if you take him and you put him on anything else, I don't know if you're going to enjoy his slow, nasal, laid-back storytelling flow that he has. Because everything is a story. Yo, when you listen to Turpentine, you going to tell me Turpentine lyrically is dope as fuck?
It's a dope story.
Especially the third verse where he's like, yo, I lost Pixie and Trixie and Nixie. He did that old school Cameron shit right there. Like, I was like, dude, the only reason why you're getting away with these bars is because it's on this beat. I look forward to hearing that tap, 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 tap. Times just got so hard. Falling off hard times out here. All fucked up. Like, yo, shit is fucked up. I feel that, you know, and I appreciate that because I know those fucked up moments when shit is all fucked up. So those sounds and production helps him so much to sound overall, to sound and put the album together to sound so fucking dope. So that's my 10, man.
All right.
But yeah, but I want to piggyback off what you talk about that Boldy album. I was saying before when with Terry Ford, Jim, I was like, they say like you should know what beat, what tone, what harmonize, what they hold, and how they rhyme, and that's when the shit sounds smooth. That's why you know, like you out there that can hear somebody rhyme. You know what? I'm not thinking about this left and make a beat put together, and the shit sounds beyond me. You know what I'm saying? So definitely what you're doing.
So yo, I'll give you 2 albums. So now this is when I want to start talking about. That was the list. Here's the bag.
Right.
I want to start talking about the bag. Okay.
Right.
So in this bag is Yo Old Drew Spacebar, and I did like Time also. Let me make sure if that's what it was called. I like Time Machine on that on the first joint he had out in 21, and there was a few other joints on there, but Spacebar is I can say confidently from my opinion that it's his most complete. Like, he finally made that one. that had all the bells and whistles. Spacebar.
Let me throw an honorable mention in here real quick. And I've said this before about this man. The bar animal. RJ Payne. There will be 3, okay?
Yeah.
He just turned into Pac-Man because RJ is eating up everything. Like, just every beat is that animal flow. Like, I'm here to eat. What are you doing? What's your purpose? Just bullying and talking shit. There Will Be Blood 3 is
And while we're talking about your old Drew, I definitely gotta highlight the Yard Fahim album with your old Drew.
So shouts out to him.
Yard
RJ Payne, man. This is RJ Payne. Let's go.
Okay, hold on, maybe. My bad. Did you lose connection?
I'm here.
All right, all good.
Did you hear me?
Yeah. You were saying RJ Payne.
RJ Payne. Yeah.
Did you hear anything I said about the Yard Fahim?
No.
Okay.
But all good. All good though.
So I wanted to throw that in too, since I was talking about your old Droog. I wanted to throw in the Yard Fahim album with your old Droog and the God Fahim. I think that shit was really dope too.
Okay. I'm sorry, I got a big phone call. My mom called me.
Nah, if we go in the bag, man, listen. UFO feed, Pray We and Music, fire.
Which one?
Prayer We and Music.
Yeah, son. Yeah. Hey, yo, that's like his 5th project in 21 too.
I thought that in there too. I definitely thought that.
You know what? I want to give a double big up. He made Taraja's list. Shout out to Crime Apple, man.
Yeah.
I really do like You Don't Fuck With Crime a lot.
Oh yeah.
A lot. I think it's dope. But you know what, yo? Have you heard Sancocho?
Who?
Sancocho from Crime Apple? This is latest album.
So, that was called?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's dope. I got it.
Let me check it out. I haven't heard it.
It's fire. It's definitely fire.
Yo, you know who's had a really good year too?
Who?
Fucking with School. Thanks School for putting me on. Havoc, yo. Havoc got joints with
Him and Styles.
yeah, but that's not the only one that he got out.
Okay.
Now he got some performance.
Matter of fact, the one that I'm thinking is the one with not AR Ab, Dark Low.
Yeah, that's one thing about Super. Going him Dark Low is crazy.
Yeah,
it's
you
crazy.
put me onto that.
I'll
put it.
I will hop on it.
So he got hold on, let me look this up real quick because he got the joint with Styles P. That's crazy. That everybody's loving right now.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Got extreme. So he got Wreckage Manor with Styles P. He got Extreme Measures with Dark Low, and then he got Future of the Streets with Nice to Future.
Okay. All right. I'll hop on that.
So, he's been doing this thing out there, bro. Like, he's been hitting the streets hard. And, yo, we in here, come get this Havoc beat. And some people forget, Havoc can make some beats.
Yeah, Havoc's the beat maker.
We say a lot, the guy said stuff. A lot, no, but some.
Indeed. Yo, I gotta give a highlight, man, to the God Uncle John, man. ANKHLEJOHN Uncle John. I enjoy listening to As a Man Thinketh. That's his latest album that's come out. That's definitely getting some play when I'm in the car. And you know, and again, I keep stressing this. This is why I want to have this part of the conversation, because this is when if you got a pen, man, grab it, phone, grab it, throw this shit in and rock to these joints, man. Cause this is the culture. Like, this is the fly dope shit right here that we getting into, man. So I definitely wanted to, you know, pinpoint that shit as we going through our playlists and shit. So on that note, let me go ahead and get to my playlist so I can drop some more gems for y'all.
Yo, you know what I mean? You know I have my playlist too, and I have my rotation.
Right.
Gangsta Gibbs.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But he didn't put anything out new in 21. Everything was singles.
No.
I know. I'm saying the singles he put out was the dope single.
Yeah.
Yo, the joint that he got with Styles, not Styles, with Jadakiss. It's crazy.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
got a crazy joint with Jada right now.
He's in his little situation with Act. We're gonna leave that alone. So that's negative. But you know.
You know
Yeah.
That joint up that you got that you got to listen to, that's real smooth. I don't know if I put a slack or not. I pop out another name. Styley and Aubrey Brown got an ill joint.
Aubrey Brown.
Apollo Brown and Styley got a joint together.
Apollo Brown. It's called Black Light.
Who's that? Aubrey Brown.
But you know what, man? I may not be the biggest fan of him lyrically, right, but this American Cheese with Hologram and DJ Muggs is crazy to me, bro. Like, I enjoy listening to Muggs regardless of who's on it. And it was smart enough to put Mayhem Loren on a bunch of joints, and that's my guy. So I rocks with American Cheese every once and again.
Yo,
we back.
You know what it is. It's Grab Bag International Supreme Team albums like There Will Be Blood 2, Sky Zoo, who was on, you know, just this mad album. Oh, please let me slide in. Listen, I still listen to this cat, and we've been looking for you. I just want to know where you are, Estate Nat. You, Al Divino, and of course, and I'm sorry, I have to bring this up because you kind of got under my skin with this one. Redman. I gave up on you, but I still got kind of hope for you. Where you at? Where you at, man? We're waiting. You know, Reggie, I saw you taking pictures with your kids. Family man, that's beautiful. Where's the album? That's all. Probably like Muddy Waters, the Ancient Project right now. Okay. Please, stop me before I go off. Stop me.
All right, so we're gonna pause you right there. As you said earlier, you know, going deeper into this bag. A few albums I just want to throw out there real quick. Evidence, The Unlearning, Volume 1. Yo, man, what y'all think about Nim's Congo album? Y'all fuck with it?
A few joints. Like, I listened to it straight through, but I when I finally the third or fourth time, I was like, okay, a few joints.
Scoob, Scoob, you fucking with Nim's Congo? What's going on?
I didn't hear it yet.
How you ain't hear it yet?
What?
That's like the safest way of saying I ain't fucking with it.
No, but you told the new Nims joint, right?
Right.
Yeah, Congo.
But I didn't hear it. I couldn't hear it. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, I downloaded. I heard it. It's dope. It's pretty dope. Well, you know, I like him because I call him my like to me, he's my bully hip hop artist.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I like him. You know what I'm saying? He remind me a little bit of Bumpy Up.
You know, I gotta admit, I was excited to hear a new album and to get something new from him. after a while, I just wasn't impressed with it anymore. But you know, it's cool. I definitely want to give a shout out to Knowledge the Pirate for his album Hidden Treasure. I think it's dope. You know, I like the crime saga type feel to it, you know. So I'm definitely rocking with that. And again, want to give a shout out to the God UFO Feeve. I like out of the collection that he put out, the one that I like the best is called Enigma of Dollar. But all of them were dope though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Feeve definitely.
I like what's the President LB's or something like that? I probably pronounced it.
The Ghost of Albizu?
Feeve album, man, I'm familiar right now. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the President. You know. I got you. I got you. It wouldn't be a show if you didn't pronounce the record wrong. It's all love, though.
Well, listen, you know me. I tell you when I pronounce it wrong, my bad.
Yeah. All right, so you know.
Joe, man, you know, it was a good year overall. It was okay. It was cool. You know, we ain't complaining. We just saying, what we challenge ourselves to do moving forward is finding 7 new albums over the course of every month that we think is dope, that can continue to add to this bag, continue to add to the culture. And that's what we're going to continue to do. So, you know, I'm hoping to get new projects this year from a couple of people that we named already, you know, Kendrick, Pusha, Liz, you know, those different names that we mentioned. You know, I think that Nas and Hit Boy with their album Majic was a good way to put a stamp on the end of the year. So at least we got that's still fresh and new to ride out to. A lot of people have been saying that this is Nas, like his best album in 20 years. You know, how do y'all feel about that?
It's my joint.
If you ain't ready to talk on it, don't. You know what I mean? I don't want any fluff.
Well, then I'm gonna be quiet.
Can't hear y'all again, bro.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'll be quiet then. But I like it. I don't want to go there and say it's the best. It's what 20 years, but I like it.
Yo, I didn't hear nothing.
Reem froze.
I'm not froze.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm just laying back, chilling.
It's a decent project. I'm not gonna call it all that, but I'm not gonna say that now. But it's a decent project.
Well, it looked like school, you know, had to bail for technical reasons. We're gonna wrap up the show. Yo, I'm Kareem Sean. Thanks for rocking with us. Oh, looks like school's trying to tap back in, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anymore. It's done.
We here. Shouts out to Dice Game School trying to tap in due to technical difficulty. Hey, we'll be here, man. Mr. International, like I said, Dice Game School, we experienced technical difficulty. We out of here, man. It's International Supreme Team, man. Check us out, man.
All right, yo, I don't know what happened.
All right, one.
Nah, we good. We just gonna sign off. You know what I'm saying?
We back.
We'll circle back. You know. We like doing it.
Cowboys right now. Watch my boys play real quick. I don't think the shit got fucked up bad, but let's go Cowboys.
Thank you.